Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie from University of Adelaide. Today I'm going to give you an overview about the Adelaide City and the university itself. So before I go into more detail about information, I would like to show you a video. For everyone, after watching the video, I hope that you have a better idea of how Adelaide City look like and how the University of Adelaide look like. So Adelaide actually located in South Australia. And then in cost of living wise, actually, we are one of the most affordable city among all the main city. Compared to Sydney and Melbourne, we are actually 14% much more affordable. Compared to Brisbane and Perth, we are actually 4% much more affordable. And we have 1.3 million of population in just at the Adelaide City. So we are actually ranked top 10 most livable city in world ranking, and we are also top 5 most friendliest city in the world ranking. We are actually one of the festival city that we have a lot of activities running every month. So why do you want to choose University of Adelaide? So University of Adelaide is actually a member of Group of 8, and we rank in the top 1% of university worldwide. We do have 5 Nobel laureates winner. 2 are actually from engineering, 2 are from health and medical science, and 1 are actually from a literature background. We have students from over 100 countries, and you do curious about how many Thai students actually we have. We have, I would say that we have less than 50 Thai students, but generally speaking, international student is around 7,000 in University of Adelaide. In total, we have 27,000 of undergrad and postgrad students in University of Adelaide. Next, I would like to share with you about the ranking of University of Adelaide. I believe a lot of you know about the QS World Ranking. For the QS World Ranking, we are ranked 106. And for the time higher education, we are ranked number 120. As for Shanghai Jiao Tong Academic Ranking of World University in 2019, we were ranked 137. We have 3 campuses. One is in North Carolina, which is actually located in the heart of the city. All right, this is the biggest campus we have. Next will be the Roseworthy campus. It's actually 1 hour drive away from the main city. But they only offer animal-related program in there. So you will have the barn and you will have the accommodation for the animals and also the veterinary hospital there. For Wade campus, it's actually more on agriculture program and food science program. So it's actually around 25 minutes drive away from the main city. Okay, I will start with the Faculty of Science, Faculty of Arts. So actually the School of Art do offers like a range of programs from art, language, media, teaching, education, social science, criminology, and music. The unique feature of the School of Art is that you were able to tailor or custom the degree over 60 study areas among those that I've listed just now. And then majority of our program are actually ranked top 1 in South Australia and top 10 in, I would say top 1 in South Australia and top 10 in Australia. As for music school, we are the oldest tertiary music school in Australia, and we are widely respected as one of the country leading music institution as well. Adelaide City itself is designed as the first and only city of music in Australia. So I believe when you are studying with University of Adelaide, you will have the first-hand experience of what you will need to learn during your study. Next, I will go to the engineering program, computer science and mathematics. So for engineering, computer science, mathematics, we have a range of architecture, all the top range of engineering program, and also computer science. Before I go into detail about all these programs, I would like to show you a video about, I'll go for the ranking first. So majority of the program are actually top 1 ranking in South Australia, top 10 ranking in Australia. But we are very proud that we are actually top 450 for the ranking of mining, minerals, civil engineering, water resources, electrical, and also computer science. Next, I'm going to show you a video about the city itself.
It's Friday night and you're running a little late for a dinner reservation. Your usual route is full of traffic, so your car is guided through quieter back streets straight into an available parking space. You jump out and dart across a lush urban garden on the way to the restaurant. It starts to rain, so the low flow sprinklers in the park shut down completely. It's getting darker as you get closer, and the streetlights come on as you approach, keeping you safe for your journey. Smart cities build on the spaces and services we already have, combining them with the best in research, technology, and analysis that we can develop to help cities grow well as populations increase, and we try to divide limited resources between a larger number of people. The Australian Smart Cities Consortium has been brought together to help to make this a reality. It's an exciting time, and right here at the University of Adelaide, we're working on some fantastic projects which will make Adelaide a world-class smart city.
Architecture and computer science students work together to create an interactive, augmented reality installation. The installation demonstrates how technology can deepen our understanding of the city and improve the way people interact with public spaces.
We've been working with multidisciplinary research teams to develop ways to improve virtually all aspects of urban transportation. One of our current projects is developing devices that measure the distance between a cyclist and a passing vehicle.
Biodiverse urban green spaces are a well-accepted component of smart cities, and past studies have shown that spaces are good for our health. Our research is now looking at why these spaces are good for us, which will help inform future green space design guidelines.
We are using smart meter technology to get precise information about how people use water inside and outside their home. In the short term, it will enable residents to increase water efficiency and reduce leaks. In the long term, it will enable water authorities to better plan for our future water needs.
Our consortium puts your smart cities problems before the largest and most relevant group of University of Adelaide researchers. This expert cohort can deliver solutions to work in any council area, state, or even right across a nation. A smart city can be anything you want it to be. What do you want from your city?
So from the video, actually, we can see our life actually revolve with a lot of different type of element. So with the title of Smart City in Adelaide, it helps to build and active the collaboration relationship across the government agency, the university, and also the private sector. So this indirectly actually create more economic growth in the industry 4.0 and also the opportunity for the student in future. For example, in the state itself, the facilities we have is called Lot 14, and it created the space for residential such as Australia Space Agency and also the Australia Institution Machine Learning, as you can see in the picture here. And all this is actually the facilities that provided in the Faculty of Engineering and Computer Science with the leading world sustainability measure on the building we have is the Incavi Warded building, which actually is the first project in Australia to achieve a 6 rating star under the Green Star education. The purpose of this building is actually to facilitate the Faculty of Engineering, Computer Science, and Mathematics Science students. Next, I will share with you about the academic support and then the student experience. For engineering students and computer science students, they will fully get academic support. If you have any questions or difficulty in mathematics or computer science language, you can always register with them, and they will have a peer assistant with one-on-one with you. And the student experience is they will have a lot of competitions and also the internship, which is next. The working experience is compulsory for engineering students and also computer science science student, and we do have the Ingenuity program yearly in end of October that students were able to showcase their project to the public. It can involve of industrial partners as well. Next, I will go to the Health and Medical Science School. So for Health and Medical Science, they are actually, University of Adelaide is, Adelaide City is a biomed city, and we do offer the range of programs like medicine, dentistry, allied health, nursing, and psychology. I'm going to share with you about the ranking wise. So as a university of, as a member of group of 8, the ranking for health and medical science program are actually quite high for University of Adelaide. For medicines, we are actually top 6 in Australia. Dentistry, we are top 1 in Australia. Nursing, we are actually number 9, and psychology, we are top 8 in Australia. So we do have this facilities, which is Adelaide Health Stimulation, is the most technological advanced stimulation facilities in Australia. Students will have the first-hand experience of reality in what they'll be doing in the future in the hospital instead of just getting the knowledge. So all this will be start in year 1. I'm going to show you about the video about the Faculty of Health and Medical Science. So if you are actually interested in the health and medical science program, like the Alliance Health Program, medicine or dentistry, you can actually schedule an appointment with me, and then I will give you a better guidance on how the application process is, because they have a deadline on the application. Next, I'm going to share with you about the Faculty of Profession, which involve the business school and the law of school. So they actually do offer the programs like business, commerce, finance, economics, and also law. So Adelaide is actually in a challenging, becoming a more innovative, a future hub of technology. So how did actually this affect our student, and what kind of job will the student have in future? So transferable skill becoming more in demand because of the needs of the symbiosis of AI. Okay, students will need to prepare themselves with a degree in these skills and also the entrepreneur mindset. So for our core degree, we remain to actually stay fast in their technical capability, but also we will build on with our new innovative courses. So for University of Adelaide, the business school is actually the first business school in Australia. We have more than 137 years in Australia for a business school. We are ranked #1 for Australia University for Entrepreneurship, Education and Engagement. We have the longest operating Australian business incubator, which is the Think Lab, and also the most successful entrepreneurship pre-accelerator program, which is the E-Challenge. So students with this E-Challenge program, the student were able to learn how to identify and also develop the opportunity, develop the strategy, and also commercialize innovation. There were 3.5 million of Aussie dollars given away in prize for those students who actually join this E-Challenge Sub-Up Accelerator program. Next, I will go into the Faculty of Science. So for Faculty of Science, I will break into 3 parts, which is agricultural science, animal related, and also biological and physical science. This is all the facilities and the classes and the services that provide from Faculty of Science. As you can see, we have our own vineyard for winery program. We have our own plant research center for food science nutrition program. And we have our veterinary school, and also is a veterinary hospital. Other than that, I have been mentioning Adelaide City is actually a biomed city. So they have all the top researcher in Adelaide City itself. And with this, student will not only get the knowledge, but also will have the first-hand experience on all the industry experience. So for agriculture program, we will provide students with 450 hours of internship classes in agriculture, business, crops, livestock, and also soil sciences. They will start their field trip and excursion from year 1 for those undergrad bachelor degree. And for food science, we are ranked top 3 in Australia. As veterinary science, we are ranked top 43 in world ranking. This is all the undergrad programs that offer in Faculty of Science. I'll show you a video if you are interested with the vet science and animal science program.
Study tour was just to kind of find out what exactly I wanted to do in the future. We consulted with a dog today. We did a little bit of an examination. Adelaide Uni offers one of the best vet programs. This tool really gives you hands-on experience.
We learned to do physical examination. That's an essential part of being a vet. I got to experience that, and I really liked it.
We're just so lucky, and we get to go into the tutorial room and watch maybe half of the surgery.
This tour has shown me that it's a place that I'll love to study in.
It has been a good experience for me, and I would definitely recommend it.
I hope you have a better idea about the Faculty of Science. So for English, understand a lot of you, some of you might be still in your high school doing IB or Matayom 6, Matayom 5, or maybe some are A-levels or with this American diploma. We're able to use the English subject from IB or the American diploma, but for Matayom 6 or A-level student, we will need you to fulfill the English requirement with IELTS or any English certificate like TOEFL or Cambridge English. So with IELTS, we need a general of 6.5 for overall and 6.0 in all band. That will be a minimum for us. And for those who are doing a postgrad program, it will be a 7.0 for overall and 6.5 for each band. Next, I'm going to share with you about a scholarship, which is the most exciting part that everyone of you are waiting. So we do have international scholarship for international students, which is the Global Citizen Scholarship. So if you are an undergrad student, we are looking into a equivalent of ATAR score of year 12 result, which is 80 is a 15% of scholarship. ATAR equivalent of 90 is a 30% of scholarship. If you're applying for the postgrad program, it will depend on the CGPAs that you have. Understand in Thailand, your CGPA will be over 4 instead of over 7, but we will have a system to actually convert that for you. We were only able to share with you, we will need a GPA of over 5.0 over 7 for a 15% of scholarship and 6.0 for a 30% of scholarship. I will share with you this table so you will have a better idea. If you are doing an IB, what are the minimum scores that you will need to achieve to be offered for the scholarship and also the postgrad program. You can take a snapshot of this if you want. If not, you can actually arrange schedule a slot with me, a meeting, and then we can go more detail about the qualifications that you have. Next will be the support services. In University of Adelaide, we do have a lot of support services for students. Each faculty, they will have their own career services. Okay, so if you want to look for internship or placements, you can actually check with the faculty itself. If not, we will have this career center that arrange career day each year to invite all the industry partners, or they do arrange interviews, workshop and resume workshop. And we do have the peer support, which is a peer assistant one-on-one to assist the student. We have Maths Learning Center and also Writing Center. International Student Center is actually they will generally assist the student if you have any inquiries about the passport or any other things related to international student. Accommodation part, there's a list of accommodation, but I only talk about two today, which is the village and the urbaness. So this in the green is actually the urbaness. It's just right opposite the campus, 2-minute walks away. And the village is actually 25-minute walks away, but no worries. They have a bus stop in front and tram station nearby to them, and they do provide free shuttle bus. I'll show you the map, how it looks like. So this is the main campus, North Terrace campus. Right opposite is the Urbanus University of Adelaide accommodation. They start from 299 Aussie dollar per week, but it's a twin sharing studio. If you are looking into a private room but share bathroom, it will start from 335 Aussie dollar, include utilities bill and then all the internet and Wi-Fi. But you will need to do the laundry like $4 per wash and $2 per dry. The village is next to the Chinatown and Central Market. They have a bus stop right in front of the village, and also the tram station is actually right in front of Chinatown. You were able to stop right in front of the main campus. So the village is more affordable. They start from 260 for shared bathroom, but you will have your own room by yourself. Or they have another room, it's called ensuite, which is have an attached bathroom within the room, which is 285 Aussie dollar per week. This is the cost of living breakdown for your understanding. So generally, the international student will spend around 350 to 400 Aussie dollar per week, include rental, utilities bill, grocery shopping, transportation, and internet Wi-Fi. In the city itself, in the Adelaide city, as I show you in this map, all the public transport is free, include bus, tram, and connection bus and all that. If you are travel out of the city to like the beach or the mountain for hiking, you will be eligible for a 50% off as a student. So you actually save up a lot on the public transport and the transportation.